have to take the wheels off. Let's see how that is. That's a winner. I love the Can-Am Defender. Their oil changes on Can-Am machines are brutal. Hours and hours. This oil change is under an hour. Marauders, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to change the oil in the Polaris Ranger 1000 XP Northstar Edition Trail Boss. I'm going to do it a little differently. I'll show you in the video. Welcome back to the channel. Please consider subscribing, liking the video, and sharing. 90% of my viewers aren't subscribed to my channel. Please consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, let's get to work. I'm going to back the Polaris out of the garage, let it warm up to drain the oil, and then I'll show you the tools that I'll be using in this oil change. Here we go. Of course, I have my torque wrenches. I'm going to be removing the rear tires, so I'm going to be using a 19 millimeter socket. My Milwaukee 1/2" drive impact, 1/2" drive torque wrench, 3/8" ratchet with a 1/2" with a 6" extension on it to remove the drain plug, metric Allen drivers to remove the drain plug, not sure of the size yet. I have my small 1/4" drive with a 3/8" adapter on it to put the drain plug back in. What else do I have? Pliers to remove a pin that holds the dump body up. I'm going to release that. Oil wrench, my oil kit, some rubber gloves. To remove the tire, I'm going to put the front end on ramps. In the rear end, I'm going to jack with my ATV jack that I bought from Harbor Freight. Actually, I think it's a motorcycle jack slash ATV jack. Really good. I don't buy a lot of things from Harbor Freight, but I've had that probably almost 4 years, and it's held up extremely well. I probably need a block of wood to get it off the ground. Of course, I have my trusty supply of cardboard that I'm going to use. And I reuse the cardboard from that new tool bench. This is going to go in the recycling bin when I'm done, and I have new cardboard from that tool bench. So, that's it. Let's let it warm up for a couple minutes more, and then we'll get it in and change the oil. She seems pretty level. I'm going to remove the chainsaw scabbard for the chainsaw because I don't want to get smacked with it. The oil filter is located down here, and my arms aren't long enough to reach down and grab it, so I have to get in here underneath the dump box to try to reach down there and get it. And the engine is hot. Now, the problem is some people remove the cylinder that lifts the dump body. They remove that pin so that releases the dump body. The problem is it's not going to give me that much more room with the tires and the bumper on the machine. See the gap? To really gain the height. So what I'm going to do is take off the tires, then release that pin, and we'll see how much that improves. I think I'll be set. And I don't know if you can see the oil filter. You can just see it. Of course, let's release that pin, which is, I think, going to be a disaster. 10. I'm going to find the where I win. Off end. Feels like good. Okay. Actually, it pivots. Whoa! I might not have to take the wheels off. Whoa! Let's see how that is. That's a winner. And that wants to stay open. And that's a win, guys. I don't have to take the tires off. Okay, and that should not be that hard to put back on. Now that I have that bumper insert off. Okay, let's get the change in oil. Okay, you can see the oil drain plug. Crankcase, this rectangular hole in the skid plate. And it's actually, the skid plate here under the engine is steel. That's nice. Pull that plug. 8mm. And it is an 8mm. So, I think 16 newtons. Oh boy, that came out easy. We're rolling here, guys. Uh-oh, my jack might be a little too far back. Maybe not. I think we should be good. That went very well. Wow, I'll take that as a win. That went very well. Oil looks good. I was overdue for this oil change. Woohoo! I don't think I got any oil on my shirt. That's amazing. Okay, let's go up and look at this oil change kit. Aren't oils so much better than what they used to be, guys? Okay, let's go top side. Okay, let's take a look at this kit. Big thing I'm hoping for is I hope they include the crush ring. They usually do. Of course, our oil filter. Oil. Looks like 2 1/4. I'm wrong. 2.5 quarts. 2.5 quarts of oil, which is great. Ba-boom. Bam. Our crush ring. That's what I'm looking for. You can see that crush ring. Or even have a big part number on it. It's the oil change kit. Okay, let's push the crush ring on. That's ready to go. And I think I'm gonna change, you know, sometimes, every once in a while I get a comment from someone that doesn't change oil. For years in my life, I didn't. So this is a crush ring. I believe it's copper, not brass. And that goes over the drain plug. And it crushes as it goes into the crankcase or the oil pan. And it gets tightened, I believe it's 16 Newton meters is what that torque gets set to. I have my small torque wrench set to that. So I think we should pull the filter off. As much as I want to put that drain plug in, let's change the filter. So you see where that baby is? And I don't know if I can give you a good camera shot of it. In fact, I probably can't. Okay, let's put my... Oh, that fits under there nice. Okay, I got my pig mat down there. I got my oil wrench. I love they tell you put these on finger tight. I love these manufacturers, and I get guys that comment on my videos and they tell me, oh, you put it on too tight, you put it on too... Man, what do they have? I always say, do they Godzilla put these on at the factory? Okay, there's a new filter. It's labeled. I did put oil on the seal. You know, I never did an exact comparison, but they looked alike. Wow, am I glad I removed that pin. I almost wasn't going to do it, guys. I thought, why? I'm just wasting my time. What a mistake it would have been made in this video, right, guys? Let's tighten it up. This machine is not the easiest machine to check the oil. Okay, you can see where the dipstick is on the machine. Filter's tight. Okay, wipe the oil off my Allen driver. Got my crush ring on. My 1/4-inch drive, small torque wrench. Wow. So it's 16. Is it kilonewtons? I think it might be kilonewtons. 16 kilonewtons, that's it. She's on. Let's go topside. Okay, Dean, don't get mad at me for this mud. I don't like it either. I didn't see it on the bottom of the machine. We'll clean it off. You know, I almost forgot to remove the pig mat. I call them pig mats. It caught all the oil. Man, I only had one left. I highly recommend them. I have to get to the odd setup with Polaris. Where the dipstick is on this, it's in a very tough location. And I'm gonna put all the oil in. I usually don't. I put some oil in. But these Polaris oil fill kits I found are very exacting. So I'm going for it. I'm going to put all of it in. And this is probably the neatest job. I hope I didn't jinx it. Oh, and I did. Putting the oil in. Woo. We're going to change this oil within an hour. Can-Am Defender people. Can-Am people, I love Can-Am, don't get me wrong. The new Can-Am Defenders are really nice looking with their redesigned doors, and they're putting on larger tires from the factory. About time. Following Polaris. Now you guys might get mad at that. I love the Can-Am Defender. Their oil changes on Can-Am machines are brutal. Brutal. Hours and hours. This oil change is under an hour. Wow. Am I thrilled. Probably one of my neater oil changes if you watch them. The messiest one was the 3049 tractor. Someone commented on that recently, how that video helped them out changing, while my oil changes were pretty good, it was changing the transmission fluid, hydraulic fluid on it. Someone commented that I helped him on that video. And I put my mistakes in, guys, like almost taking off the tires on this. Didn't have to be done. I put those in so you can learn, right? Learn from my mistakes. Okay, I'm pretty happy. Let's crank her up. She sounds happy, doesn't she? She's got clean oil in her. Oh, this dipstick's brutal. Well, she's actually perfect. Can you see that? Take it one more time. Man, this engine is beautiful. Big compressor for the air conditioner down there. They redesigned this year. So she's perfect. Nothing's leaking around the filter. Gonna lock that into place. Not the easiest thing to do. That's locked. Bend this back down. This heat shield. Let's put this pin in. And I bet you that pin is going to go in very easily. Maybe not so easily. Oh, maybe not so much. Oh, did I drop the cotter pen? Look at that. Woohoo! Woo! I don't know if you saw that. She's in. Woohoo! So for the, you know what? I wasn't going to check this. I really didn't want to get into pulling this apart, but I think I should. I'm checking the air filter. My gut is that it's very clean, but the machine is in the air where it's easier for me to get at, and I got to at least pull it apart to see how it is. Not looking forward to putting it back. And the cover comes off easily. Whoa! She looks beautiful. I'm not even going to bother to take that out. Love when they use those round air filters. I can't remember the name of them, but I'm a big fan. No, she's clean. I'm not going to mess with her. Not the easiest air filter to get at, but not the hardest either. Okay, air filter's checked. Bam! I don't think I can use these ramps with my track loader or the mini excavator, but they're awesome. I even use these on that tractor. They're awesome for working on these machines. I'm using GoPro's Volta grip and their microphone mod, and of course I always have their max lens mod. Boy, is that quiet. This is what's nice about having a cab side by side, and oh, there's one manufacturer that's really pulling at me, those Honda Pioneers with that engine and transmission. But having a cab is nice, no doubt about it. This is why I like it. Let's take a look and see if I can reset this. Okay, so my service is set. That was pretty easy. I used the mode button. I'll go through it quickly. So I use these toggles to get to the service. I hit on service, well I hold service button, go to options, and then toggle through it. And it gives you, you know, the screen, the clock, change the clock, which the time is accurate, units of measurement, units of speed, and then the exit. Oh, I'm sorry, let's show that again. So then I would press and hold mode to select service hours, and then hit the toggle buttons up and down to change the service hours, and then hit mode again to return. So my next oil changes in 40 hours, and that's good. I wasn't going to take this for a ride and get it wet. Let's put a little heat on. Put it on low. So I haven't been driving this. I usually go for tours around the neighborhood. Oh, I got four-wheel drive on. Let's shut that off. Don't need that. Standard mode. I haven't been driving this because I was overdue on the oil change, and I missed it. Turn my lights on. Oh, it's just a little too wet to take in there. Life after a snowstorm. Heat's on, I can feel it. It's up to 174 degrees. Let's give her a little goose. Speedometer on. Let's get to the speedometer. Let's put it in performance mode. Why not? Okay, let's zip her up a little bit. She's a runner, guys. She's a runner. Okay, I'm all over that, aren't you? I have no idea how this camera view is looking. Very happy. By the way, this GoPro Volta grip is just awesome. I think that part of the problems with these Hero 9s through 11 when they shut off is voltage regulation. Oh guys, this machine is so nice, I don't want to put it away. I don't want to aggravate my neighbors. Turn the wipers off, and it's so warm inside. Oh, that was a nice ride. Okay. It's hot in here. I have the heat on low. Lowest fan setting, it's too hot. Listen to her idle. She is awesome. Tools are put away. One comment I used to say in my videos, especially to people who don't do any mechanic work, and I am not a mechanic. This isn't necessarily how-to videos. It's how I do things, and you'll see my mistakes because I'm not a professional mechanic and I'm not a professional at serving these vehicles. So learn from my mistake. I almost took the rear tires off this machine, and I did not. I pulled the pin on the hydraulic cylinder that helps raise the dump body on it, and that had caught on my trailer insert. I removed my trailer insert. I had more than enough room to take off the oil filter and do the oil change. That's it, Marauders. Great oil, great machine, very easy oil change. I really want to drive this around my property, but I'm gonna get money. I'm sorry. Just posted, I did it a while ago, the video on the mirrors. They're still doing great. They're Polaris mirrors. I didn't comment on that. My storage box is out of the back because on good days during the winter, she's gonna become my firewood wagon, and I'll pull my log splitter around with it, start splitting logs. Great Great machine. Love the oil change. Within an hour. Can-Am people aren't gonna like that. Man, when I owned a Can-Am, I didn't like it either. Oil change within an hour, including my almost mistake. Can-Am people, I'm sorry. I love Can-Ams, love that engine. I don't know if they have a model that you can change the oil in an hour on. Let me know, please comment. Love the color on this machine. I wish I could have gotten my truck in that color. That's it. Comment about tools. I'm not sure if I said it earlier. Used to tell young people, if you like to turn a wrench, if you have equipment, if you even have a lawnmower, start collecting. If you have a house, start collecting tools. A little bit at a time. If I was to get these tools all at once, it would be thousands and thousands of dollars. But I didn't get them all at once. In fact, I just bought that cabinet on sale. I've been looking at it for 2 years and I finally pulled the trigger on it. Buy tools a little bit of a time, whether you're a man or a woman, a girl or a boy, start collecting tools. And as you get older, you can use them not only to help yourself around your property, but also to help others. Marauders, thank you for tuning into this video. Please subscribe to my channel and comment. Again, 90% of my viewers aren't subscribers. Please, that helps me out in the channel. Sometimes I want to give this all up, and then I get a comment from someone where I help them or they appreciate the video. And I appreciate all your comments, even the polite, critical ones. Don't hesitate. You make me a better creator. Thanks for tuning in. I hope to see you on the trail. Take care and God bless. Man, my shop was a mess from the summer. It still is. I got to work on getting this organized. Got to clean up my shelves. Great machine. Very pleased with it. Engine is very consistent and very reliable. This is a little beauty. I got to clean her up. She's dirty. She needs a flag.